Because you're louder than her. Yeah.
Assalamualaikum, kembali lagi kita dalam live streaming kita. Sekarang kita ada adik-adik yang comel-comel ni daripada sekolah SMK
Seri Bintang Utara Kuala
Seri
Lumpur.
Bintang Utara. Okey. Jadi sebelum tu semua, sebelum kita nak interview kepada pelajar-pelajar kita ni yang merupakan juga audience di event kita hari ni, iaitu Minggu Sains Negara Peringkat Negeri Selangor 2020.
sendiri. Yes, betul.
Dan untuk pengetahuan semua, jangan lupa untuk like, komen dan share Facebook page MMU Malaysia, dan juga boleh tengok dekat YouTube channel MMU Malaysia TV.
Yes, betul.
Berkenaan 360 live streaming secara maya.
Yes, betul tu.
Alright, so dekat sini sekarang kita ada dua pelajar yang merupakan antara pelawat lah kepada event kita ni. So kita nak interview sikit diorang, nak tanyalah apa perasaan dan apa yang diorang buat semasa hari ni.
Okey, perasaan. Okey, nama adik apa nama adik?
Nama saya Putri Nur Atika.
Okey, Putri. Bila Putri first datang kat sini, apa perasaan Putri bila datang dekat carnival macam ni?
Hari ni rasa seronok, takut ada sikit lah sebab nak present, teruja pun ada, macam-macam lah, bercampur-campur, tapi most likely yang positif.
Boleh bahasa diri abang lah kan? Okey, abang difahamkan adik datang sini untuk join the debate session and webinar, betul tak? Jadi, apa perasaan adik bila di-invite untuk datang ke satu tempat, ke Minggu Sains Negara Peringkat Negeri Selangor macam ni?
Rasa macam bersyukur, ada rasa macam terkejut, ada rasa macam bercampur-campur, tapi most likely yang macam hari ni rasa gugup pun banyak jugalah sebab macam peringkat negeri kan. So preparation tu kena lebih sikit. Lepas tu attitude pun kena jaga. Lepas tu sebab membawa nama.
So kayaknya berbagai perasaan bercampur baur lah yang adik-adik semua rasa. So kita nak interview si adik lelaki kita yang handsome dekat sini. Boleh introduce sikit nama apa?
Nama saya Alif Lukman Nasution. Saya datang sini sebab
boleh kuat sikit dik.
Saya dijemput oleh cikgu saya untuk join program debate dan juga talk. Ya.
Okey, jadi adik ni pun samalah daripada SMK Seri Bintang Utara, dia orang datang ni untuk debate dan juga talk. Saudara Alif tadi kan. Okey. Alif, nak tanyalah sikit, apa yang bila Alif datang sini, apa yang Alif dah buat sepanjang program Minggu Sains Negara Peringkat Negeri Selangor ni?
Pergi tengok-tengok semua pameran macam pameran robotik ni. Lepas tu ada juga pasal sustainable energy development. Saya rasa dia macam mendedahkan lagi kepada STEM punya section. Ya, tentulah.
Okey, faham.
Jadi awak semua yang berada di live streaming ni, jangan lupalah untuk melihat mereka ni berdebat ataupun pada pukul 3 hingga pukul 5, iaitu debate and webinar session. Jadi itu saja, terima kasih adik sebab
terima kasih kepada adik Alif dan adik
Putri sebenarnya tadi. Mungkin kita boleh share lagi apa pun yang ada kat sini.
Okey, boleh. Jom, semua boleh ikut saya. Kita ada satu booth yang menarik sekarang ni. Saya nak interview. Kita ada ASDS, iaitu career test yang menggunakan teknologi paling latest. Alright. So, hi sir. How are you today?
Good. I'm good.
So, first of all, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Jack, and I'm from Exxon Consultancy. Yeah. So I'm the founder of Exxon Consultancy also. Yes.
So, Mr. Jack, what are you doing here in Minggu Sains Negara 2020?
We actually work with this program, all right, because we want to help to motivate students, all right, in taking up some new latest technology. So what we have is we have one competition here. First is a competition. It's called 3D Products or Service Animation Branding Competition. So you can see this product here, this thing here. This
it's like a hologram, is it?
Yes, it's a hologram. Yeah. In Malaysia, this is quite new, but in overseas, it's already something happening. So we foresee that in Malaysia, this is going to be something that a lot of companies are going to start using it in a shopping mall, in exhibition. To show their product, they can show a shoe turning, so that people look, wow, this is your shoe, this is how I want. Then they go and try the product. So we have for logo and for product competition, we want to encourage students to pick up this new skill in 3D. All right, because in the near future, 3D presentation is the key for success, lah. All right, people want to go and see that.
Means the digitalization, is it?
Yes, yes. They, for example, like those days when we buy house, we see a house picture saja. Now, if
We can experience it.
yes, you can turn this into a virtual, augmented reality.
Yes, AR.
Yeah. So this is a basic course to begin off, to build fundamental. So what we do is we have this competition to encourage students to learn this basic skill and to understand this technology. Of course, with this basic, in the future, they can venture into the real stuff lah.
Okay, so just now you mentioned about the 3D product or service animation branding competition, right? So how can the students, who and how they can involve in this competition?
Okay, they can go to the QR code there. All right, there's a QR code there, and they can just scan it. From the QR code, we will give them all the details. Then there's a registration form there. They just click there. All right, this is only 35 ringgit.
35 ringgit
It's only
per submission?
per submission.
Okay.
All right, and for this 35 ringgit, they get a full range of tutorial that we have gathered together, showing them from how to install the system, all the way to how to make a pony like this, or a logo. All right, we'll teach everything, and including the animation. That at least 2 types of animation we'll teach. All is inside the system, step by step. Okay.
So students who are going to join, it's not like they are joining and do it from scratch. They will be trained there in that tutorial as well before they join the competition.
Yes, you are right. You are right. You are right. So we want them to pick up this new skill, so they can move on. With this new skill in the future, they can create games, environment for games. They can create 3D models. They can also create interior design models, product models. They can help companies to do product design also. Yes. So these skills are very useful for them in the future, not only for science as well as for business. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So thank you, Mr. Jack from ASDS. So, okay, yeah.
This is a different thing.
Okay. Oh, ASDS is a different thing. Okay, I thought it is the same thing. Okay. All right. Same goes to the BSP, is it? Okay. All right. All right.
Three different things together.
All right. Mind to explain it?
ASDS, a lot of SPM students, they don't know what they want to do after they finish SPM.
Oh yeah, this is really relatable because me myself, when I was in SPM back then, I also don't know what to do.
Yes. A lot of people, they don't like to do mathematics. Go and study accounting. A lot of people, they don't like food. Go and study, chef. Just because maybe their friend go and study, And this caused a big problem. All right, because then study halfway, they are stuck in the study. They cannot change their career. All right, and money paid already.
Yeah.
No money to go for next course. Okay, so what we do here, this is a system we are giving out for free. For free.
Oh, okay.
Everyone in Malaysia can use this system for free. They can do a test by scanning the QR code, and the system will tell them what occupation is suitable for them.
So based on the personality test and whatnot.
Your interest.
Your interest.
Yes.
Okay.
We are using a world most proven formula.
Oh, so I
Yes.
think that there is the word big data. So it means
Yes.
it utilizes big data for its
Yeah,
operation.
from UK.
Oh.
Yes,
Okay.
UK using this formula has actually developed a huge big data because they got one government department just to do this research. So I wrote to the department and got the approval. We took the whole big data and provide our people,
What service?
yes, to tell them this is the occupation that is suitable.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yes.
That's really interesting. So, I am more interested for what is this business strategy professional level 7?
This one is for corporate companies.
Corporate company.
For corporate, we are showing this as a showcase on how artificial intelligence can be used in the workplace.
Okay, in the workplace.
All right, this is a system that we use to give certification to business executive. All right, a lot of companies they need business executive who can think strategically. So they can come, all right, do a test, okay, and they will be testing their business strategy against artificial intelligence. Through this test, we can tell he is a business strategist or he is not a business strategist.
Oh, I see. So this
Yeah.
is really important for those who want to start a business. Or like
No,
who
no.
already run a business.
Yes, a person who is running a business,
Okay.
he will want to know among the staff who are strategists.
Oh,
Yes.
Alright. This really help the company to make decision and whatnot.
Yeah, he can help the company to plan, to make decision, all right, to help the company to break through right now, COVID, everyone start to go online and sell. This one will help you to break through this problem also.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Okay, so this is really interesting. So, because we have still a lot more booth to cover, so I guess that's it for now, Mr. Jack. Thank you so much. All right. So now let's move to the other booth. Can we have you, Sri? All right.
Terima kasih Syahril atas promosi booth sebentar tadi. Okey, sekarang ni saya ada dekat booth Gopsi. Okey, bersama saya adalah Cik Rashika. Okey, Cik Rashika, can you briefly explain what is Gopsi is all about?
Okay, actually, there's two games that we're introducing right now. The first game is Gopsi Champ, and the second one is Gopsi Master. So Gopsi Champ can actually be used by teachers to explain to students on how to answer multiple choice questions. For example, let's say I have a question here which is which fruit is known as the king of durians in Malaysia? You can answer this question by playing the pieces on the game board. For example, let's say here the answer is durian, so you move the green piece to show that that is the answer of the question. Okay? And this game is also helpful for developing cognitive skills and multitasking skills, as well as memory. And there's a specific way to store the soldiers that you have captured.
Okay, Miss. Actually, I'm wondering how can we actually win this game?
It is determined by how many pieces that you have captured. Yeah, so that is the route. That's the objective of this game.
Alright, I think so. Is it suitable for kids or teenagers or adults?
Usually we encourage 6 years and above, students 6 years and above, yeah.
So guys, semua ni untuk korang nak tahu apa tentang Gopsi ni is all about, sebenarnya korang boleh datang dekat mini carnival Selangor ni. So korang boleh datang kat booth ni sebab esok pun ada lagi benda-benda macam ni dan boleh jumpa dengan Miss Rashika kita. So kat sini ada Gopsi and actually it is to buy or something and so how we want to get the info about Gopsi?
You can actually log on to the website www.gopsi.com to know more about the games, and you can also directly contact us here at the stand for Makerspace in Damen Mall.
Okay guys, that is about Gopsi booth. So anything if you need some information, you just can come and share this live stream video. And so after this we will go on and meet our friend dekat sana. Kita akan meet dengan Syahril Nizam. So apa lagi Syahril, are you there Syahril? So we wait for the Syahril. Okay, thank you semua.
Alright, thank you Yusri for that interesting booth over there. Okay guys, so right now we are at Diorama. It's a diorama booth. We have a lot of houses and a lot of art sculptures here. So I'm going to interview one of the staff here who is handling the booth. So may I have a seat? Alright, okay. So can you introduce yourself?
I'm Bridget. Yes.
Okay, so what are you doing here?
Well, we are building STEM to incorporate diorama into their livelihood and also to learn motor skills. So, we
So-
have youngsters coming in at any age, and they can sit down here and learn.
So you said just now diorama. I was wondering, what is diorama?
Well, it's a 3D version of life. Yes. So when you build a diorama, it's from a small piece to a big giant layout. Okay, you can be a train enthusiast, you can be a road enthusiast, you can be a building enthusiast. So everything combined to build your own diorama. It's very personalized.
Would you mind if I ask, like, what is the significance of you are using a lot of like Sains, materials in here? Would you mind to explain about it?
When we have a candy house like what she's doing here now, this mom and little girl, she's only 6 years old. They like colors, they like movement, they like to see things that are different from what they normally have in school. So therefore we bring in their attention to a lot of variety of materials. They are capable to do it if they have the materials. The resources, that's all they need. They're very creative.
All right. So thank you. All right. So if you guys wanna know more about this, come and join us at Stand for All Makerspace at Demo Mall Subang. And right now we will be moving to our next booth. Thank you so much, Rijal. All right. Okay. So guys, right now let's follow us to the next booth. Okay. Maybe we can move to the Stand for All Makerspace over there. All right.
Okey, alright. Salam sejahtera kepada semua yang sedang melayari FB Live FB Live sekarang. Saya Roslan Ali, pengarah strategi komunikasi daripada Seda Malaysia. Seda Malaysia pada tahun ini dilantik untuk Minggu Sains Negara oleh MOSTI. Minggu Sains Negara iaitu MSN tahun 2020. Jadi kita mengharapkan orang awam datang ke Diamond Mall, di pusat STEM Diamond Mall, datang beramai-ramai untuk memberikan sokongan. Jangan risau, kita SOP pun kita akan turuti juga, SOP COVID-19 bersama saya dengan ada saya ini Mr. Ramesh. Jadi saya mengharapkan agar tuan-tuan dan puan-puan membawa anak-anak untuk menanamkan minat terhadap STEM, yang menanamkan minat di mana kita tahu renewable energy ataupun tenaga boleh baru di negara ini amat kurang dia punya kesedaran. Jadi kita mengharapkan melalui platform MSN 2020 ni, kesedaran berkenaan dengan tenaga boleh baru di negara ini dapat dikembangkan lagi di kalangan golongan generasi muda. Minggu Sains Negara akan diadakan di sepanjang bulan September sehinggalah bulan November, penghujung bulan November. Berbagai aktiviti kita adakan, Kalau tuan-tuan dan puan-puan boleh tengok di pusat STEM ni berbagai booth ada, termasuklah juga berkaitan dengan renewable energy. Dan kita juga ada mengadakan program-program seperti quiz, online quiz, online virtual tour, dan juga orang kata apa ni so jadi saya harap sangatlah saya harap sangat untuk menanamkan minat di dalam STEM dan juga kesedaran berkenaan dengan tenaga boleh baru. Saya berharap tuan-tuan dan puan-puan memberikan sokongan terhadap usaha-usaha yang dijalankan ini. Alright, terima kasih.
Terima kasih. Reinforce sekali lagi, Terima kasih kepada Seda kerana kali ini tumpuan kita lebih ke arah program berkenaan dengan renewable energy, So kita pun dah sediakan quiz-quiz, so seperti yang diberitahu oleh Cik Roslan, kalau just follow us on the login kepada Seda atau Facebook Seda atau MMU atau Stand for All Makerspace, ada banyak program yang boleh diikuti. So please join us and have fun. Terima kasih.
Okay, itulah dia sepatah dua kata daripada tulang belakang kita, iaitu kepada Encik Ramesh dan juga Encik Roslan tadi. Lepas ni kita akan pergi tour lagi ke booth-booth yang ada dekat dalam Stand for All Makerspace yang ada sekarang ni, dan mungkin kita akan pass kepada rakan saya yang mungkin kini berada di booth MMU kalau tak salah saya. Okey, Syaril berada di dalam talian ke sekarang? Mungkin kita boleh tengok, dan sekarang ni kita berada bersama dengan dia sekarang.
Booth yang terakhir yang akan kami buat liputan pada hari inilah. Orang kata orang save the best for the last. Gitu. Okay, so right now we have Mr. Chia Jason and Dr. Sin Kyu Yong from MMU. Okay, so maybe we go to Chia Jason first. Okay, so maybe you can introduce yourself first.
Hello, my name is Chia Jason. I've just graduated from Multimedia University, and I'll be talking a little bit about my final year project.
So he's going to be talking about his final year project entitled The Identity-Based Identification with Tight Security Against Active or Concurrent. So Mr. Jason, would you mind explaining to us a bit what is actually your project?
So identity-based identification is basically a means to securely identify someone over an unsecured network. So what we have in contrast to normal authentication mechanism is that normally you have a random looking public key, but in this case the public key is actually the identity string itself. Therefore there is no need for any certificates or any database.
Okay, I understand. So how does this work actually?
So what we do is that we use digital signatures, which are so people have already designed digital signatures. So what we do is that we use digital signatures in order for us to securely authenticate and create a credential for someone so that they can be securely identified in an unsecured network.
Alright, so thank you so much Mr. Jason for the explanation. Now we are moving to the second part. Is this your project as well, or? Okay, Dr. Sin. So let's move to Dr. Sin, guys. Alright, so Dr. Sin, mind to introduce yourself first?
I'm Dr. Sin Yu Kyung. I'm the lecturer of Faculty of Engineering. Okay.
Okay, so just to add on, I'm also a Faculty of Engineering student, guys. Okay, so let's hear from my lecturer what he wants to say. Okay, Doctor, what is your project here? Would you mind to explain to us a little bit?
Okay, first I want to explain this one is called Ferrofluid. Okay, so Ferrofluid is actually the suspension of the iron oxide nanoparticle in the water. Okay. So you know iron originally they have the magnetic property, but after you oxide it, it becomes rust. And then rust do not have magnetic property, right? But this iron oxide, because it's called a Fe3O4, is actually a magnetite nanoparticle. Okay, so in here, if you have a magnet, you close to it, this is a magnet. So when you close to it, yeah, you can, it's actually attract. Yeah, so it's actually the iron oxide that have magnetic property. Yeah, so but everyone know that iron oxide should not have magnetic property, but this magnetic nanoparticle they have. Yeah. Okay.
So I'm also interested in this one over here, because like there's a lot of holes over here. Would you mind to explain?
Okay. This one is the wireless power transmission. So now I think some of you have the Samsung handphone, right? You just need to charge the handphone by just putting on a round, the wireless is a round tablet, right? So you just put on that, then you already charge. But how it charge? Why it charge? So the concept is here. So in here you can see this is a power source. So this is the LED. So without battery or without power, LEDs is not lit.
The LED here is the output lah.
Yeah. So this is like your handphone, and then so now when I close to it, is it on? No, wait.
Some technical problem, guys. Don't worry. Okay. Okay, so if you guys see here, the LED is
lit.
Yeah, it's lit.
Yeah, so it means by without connection can connect it, your source of power, it actually can lit the LED. So this is how the wireless chargers work.
It's induction process.
Yes, it's an induction process. Yeah.
All right. So guys, Dr. Sin said to me that there's another one thing that he wants to show to us. So let's go to the booth. All right. So jom. Okay. So Doctor, would you mind explaining to you what is actually at the booth that we are going to have a look for?
Okay. So this booth, we're actually talking about a material that can change the mechanical energy to become electrical energy. So this one, I call it a tap battery lah. So it sounds interesting a bit. So this is what we have. You can see here, this is the material that actually can change the mechanical property to become electrical property. So when I tap here, you can see the multimeter here is actually increasing. So the voltage is actually increasing.
So by the time that you are tapping it, the how do we call it? This increase. What is
voltage,
it? The voltage increases.
Yeah, because here when you change the mechanical energy to become electrical energy, the voltage is stored in the capacitor. Then it will display here. So there's a voltage here. So it means like if let's say you put this one into your shoe, if you walk and walk, your phone is out of battery, you can take out it and then charge it. Yeah. Yeah. So if you want more more power, then you go and run. You go for a run. Yeah.
All right, so this is really interesting, guys. This is the product of Multimedia University itself. All right, so guys, thank you. We want to thank to Dr. Sen and Mr. Chia Jason for your time with us. All right, so guys, if you want to know more about our event, come and join us at Stand for All Makerspace in Damen Mall, Subang, and we have a lot of more interesting events here. All right, so see you guys. Bye bye.
Hey, okay. Alhamdulillah. Hi, welcome to Stand for All Makerspace. So bersama saya sekarang merupakan Daryl, which is okay. Daryl, boleh tak introduce about yourself?
So I'm Daryl Elvis from Stand for All Makerspace, and this whole makerspace is actually done out by me in 1 week time. So everything I do here, I manage the machines, I manage the tools, I help the students build their robots, build their Arduino projects, their DIY tools. If you have a broken toy or anything you like to repair, we also can. And we do a lot of Nerf gun repairing also.
Okay, Daryl, maybe you can show one of the things that you do. Is it? Yeah. You can. Okay. This one. Yeah, it's very interesting.
So this is actually R2D2, fully 3D printed in 9 months. So with these machines here over here, you can see it's all, it came out from this machine basically. So we printed it part by part, then we assembled it together. After we assemble, then we have to sand it down and also paint it over. So we give it a metallic glow, and also the leg is actually not 100% done, but it's getting there. And now I'm also doing the electronic parts, where it can move around, talk, make noise, have some LED lights. And this is 100% the replica from the Star Wars movie. Yes.
So basically, it's just like a robot from the Star Wars. You really like the Star Wars movie, is it? So
Star Wars since I was young until now. So yeah, I still like Star Wars, and I did actually a Millennium Falcon, 3D printed, fully 3D printed, but it's a smaller version of it. Yeah.
Like the smaller version we can see here. Okay, this is the Star. This is
smaller version of the Millennium Falcon, fully 3D printed in one piece, standing up like this for 5 days. Yes.
You just do this only for 5 days.
Yeah. So it took 5 days to print it out from this machine exactly. So it was basically standing up like that. It was printed that way.
Oh, so that is what kita boleh katakan benda yang menarik tentang kalau kita belajar tentang STEM ni sendiri. So there is actually a lot of things. Because I just know that there are 3D printed here. So actually, if you guys want to know more about the 3D printed, actually you can come here to this mini carnival, STEM for All Makerspace. So just come. apa pun kalau korang tak boleh, kalau awak semua tak boleh datang, awak semua boleh tengok kat live streaming yang ada di Facebook live kami di Stand for All Makerspace ataupun dekat Facebook MMU Malaysia sendiri. So jangan lupa untuk share kepada adik-adik ataupun kepada kawan-kawan yang berada kat luar sana. So apa-apa pun, if you want to know something, let's explore. So that's it. Bye.